What's up, everybody? Third favorite lawyer here, Tommy Badeaux, and we have got some updates in this stage wreck case going on in New Orleans. And these updates are not good. And I don't give a shit about my professional status and my job. It's more on the personal level, and it hurts my little heart. It cuts my DTB soul in half, and I'm bleeding internally. I'll get more into that later. But just a quick recap. So, jury selection was last week. Opening statements were last week, and a star witness kind of took the stand and shed some more light on it, and that's where it gets a little hurtful for me. So just to recap opening statements and all that, essentially there were some players in this, not only the lawyers, but they had runners for the firms that were kind of the people getting money and going get their homies to get in wrecks with 18-wheelers. There were slammers, which was the people who were actually driving their cars into the 18-wheelers or pseudo wrecking into them and whatever it may be. So a whole bunch of roles. Opening statements happen. What you have at opening statements is there's three main defense attorneys at this time. There's one main prosecutor. What the prosecutor is saying is, hey, I don't give a crap what these dudes are saying. All the lawyers knew about it. They were this was a greed-driven insurance scam. They were paying people to coordinate wrecks. They were actually paying the people who drove the cars, and they were paying people in terms of injured clients with getting personal injury settlements. So this was all done knowingly. Nobody could say that they had no idea what's going on. We have the proof, and it's millions of dollars in payouts. It's abusing the system. It was all organized. Then you have the defense lawyers. So there's three main defense lawyers. You have one guy who's representing the King firm, and he's basically saying, oh, this case is about these clients deceiving their lawyers. These lawyers had no idea that these wrecks are being staged. We're a reputable law firm. We sponsor the Pelicans. We could never do anything like this. Then you have the lawyer for Giles, who started the King firm, well, one of them, and he's basically saying, hey, follow the paper trail, bud. There's no evidence showing that our client paid these people directly. It was not a pay-for-hit scheme. That never lists the lawyers as part of this scheme, such as the slammers, the recruiters, the passengers, all the runners, all these people. Then you also have that they're claiming, oh, well, when we found out that this scheme was going on, we cooperated with authorities. We were active in it. And lastly, you have the lawyer for Mata saying, hey, this is blown out of proportion. This is a sweet, innocent, single mother who fell in love and got conned by her boyfriend, baby daddy, that is disbarred and does a whole bunch of shady stuff. So that's what's going on in the background. All that went on, opening statements, and you could do with that what you will. The key witness took the stand, and that was a big thing. I think he's the key witness in the whole thing. Danny Keating took the stand, and basically, boy, he became a rat. So he was a former lawyer, the first one to die in this whole thing. He pled guilty. He testified he knowingly participated in stage wrecks from 2017 to 2020. He said he was introduced to the slammer, the main slammer, Damien LeBeau. He was introduced to that guy by Giles, and the scheme was explained to him in an elaborate meeting on the West Bank. Hopefully it was a nice lunch meeting at Ton Den. Love that place. But he said he became involved in it. It sounded great because he was going through money troubles, financial strain from a divorce and a custody battle. So, hey, I'm hurting. I need some money. This sounds like a get-rich-quick scheme. Let's do it. He starts doing it. He testified to this, knowingly helped stage accidents, filed fraudulent lawsuits, and participated in at least 100 to 120 crashes, keeping large amounts of money for himself and keeping it at home to pay all those involved. And this is where it gets good. Some straight-up Soprano shit. Payments were made in cash or disguised through checks labeled as client advances or advertising, and oftentimes they were rolled up in newspapers and delivered to your boy LeBeau and his colleagues, if you want to call them that. So mafia-style payments going out here and there and everywhere. So that's kind of nice. But here is where it gets dicey and where my little Cajun heart hurts. They had code language when communicating about this whole scheme. So they were using terms like bread, maybe not lawyer, and this kind of, that's a broad term. Get it? Money, bread. But they started talking about calling clients fish. And then they were talking about spoiled product for bad police reports. Some of these things. So going fishing, staging a wreck. taking the boat out, setting up the wrecks. Big Bull Reds, RIP Grand Isle Redfish Rodeo. One of my funnest weekends of the year, taken away from me by these horrible legislators making up bullshit. So not only in my professional life do I have to put up with the bullshit tort reform, now I got Big Bull Reds getting taken away from me by legislature. And now in this stage wreck thing, I can't even use the term. Big Bull Reds, we're referring to clients. Fish or chickens, talking about clients. Little trout, children. They're talking about children involved in the wrecks. So I can't even, God forbid, you know me, real American co-founding member. We're at our rodeos and sponsoring all these lovely fishing things, like shout out Blue Boot, one of now the greatest weekend of the year in Grand Isle. But we can't even have conversations. I can't text my boys, say, hey, we going fishing? Hopefully we don't catch no big bull reds. Or I'm texting my brother, hey, what's going on with the boat? Do we need to bring the big bull red lines? Hey, hopefully we don't get stuck on a little trout. Now I'm going to have FBI looking into my shit because of these idiots staging wrecks. So I don't know what to make of this. It possibly can't get any worse for me. Well, I guess it could if somehow, some way, somebody was lying about me being a part of this. But this is as bad as it gets for me. It's cutting me deep both ways. I don't enjoy it. Now I got to tiptoe on my words and watch who I'm talking to. They're ruining my livelihood. So there's your update now. They had this whole coded language thing where they're explaining who they were talking about and whatever. I think Keating is finished testifying. I'm not sure. My hope is still really that more people get ratted on and this becomes part of a bigger scheme. And, you know, ideally, I would love some of these insurance defense firms to be wrapped up in this somehow because that would be amazing. Those dudes are shady as hell, too. But that's where we're at. There's the update as we sit today. As more information becomes available, I will surely relay it to you all and let you know. But there you go. So just remember, I'm not worried about the fake wrecks. I am kind of worried about my fishing life. But if you're ever involved in a real wreck, you know where to call. Better call Badeaux. Stay tuned for more updates and follow me for more updates on social media and hopefully some semi-funny, entertaining, and informative personal injury news.